Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is Midnight Makeup Madness and more with my sweet, sweet sister, Anya Stamper. I'm just so happy that she's feeling better and able to film. And we had a little discussion, and it's so funny because we literally think a lot alike. So I was asking her, hey, do you think that we should do a more planned out Midnight Makeup Madness, like something that we have that we want to use? And before I could even tell her what I was talking about, she came back and said, yeah, I was thinking you want to use our Peachy Queen palettes. And I was like, that's what I was getting ready to ask you. So I was like, okay, it's settled. We're doing that. So we have our Peachy Queen palettes out. I'm going to put my hair back here because we are going to do some makeup today. So we have our Peachy Queen palettes, and I'm just going to show them all to you, and then I'm going to use the ones that I have not done a look with yet. And some of these I have had done looks, but the video might not be up yet. Like with this one here, I don't think the video's up yet, but I did a look with this one here. And you guys remember me doing this one. So I'm just going to show you the palettes, talk a little bit about each one. I would say overall, this palette here, the Never Trust the Living palette, the Beetlejuice palette, I had made some beautiful looks with this in October and September whenever I got this. These two glitters here are absolutely gorgeous. This is probably one of my favorite glitters out of all of the ones that she has. I really, really love this one. I haven't used this one yet, but I will probably get around to it. I would say all of these shimmers and mattes work really well, except for the orange. The orange did not work out all that great, didn't look that great on the eye. The black was it was okay. I haven't really used the white. So these here, like, they're okay. But the rest of the shadows were absolutely phenomenal. Loved them. The shimmers are great and the mattes are great. So there's that one. And I have used this one. You know what? I have used this one, but I don't know if I filmed with it. That might be the issue, but I have used this one before. I'm not sure if I filmed with it or not, but I know I've used it. So this one here, I haven't used a lot of the mattes. The mattes are pretty much untouched except for the pink, but I used the shimmers in this one. I used this shimmer here and this shimmer here, and I have used... It looks like the pink and the blue here. So the pink, the blue, and those two shimmers I've used out of this palette. And this one performs really well. Out of the shadows that I used, they were absolutely gorgeous. Just to kind of, I'll just swatch a few of them. That one is like a real pretty silvery gray. I hate whenever I miss a line where I want to show you. Let me redo that for you. It's like a silvery gray. It has a little hint of purple in it. This one here is a real pretty one too. Those two look really pretty together. It's like a mauve-y shimmer. Now, are these the best shimmers I've ever tried? No, but they are really good. And this one here is so pretty. Some of them are gorgeous and have like a really high color payoff, like this one here, that are absolutely gorgeous. And some of them are more subtle, but that's okay because we don't need these big bright looks all the time. You know what I mean? Like, we do want some shadows that aren't just like in your face all the time, you know? And that gives more variety for those that out there that don't do that in their everyday looks, you know? Isn't that pretty pink? So pretty. Okay, so I'll do a couple mattes out of this one. And this one is, I don't know if I told you or not, this is Tropical Babe palette. I'm going to go into this blue. the blue matte. And let's go into the green matte. This is such a pretty green. Oh yeah. Look at that. Okay, so that is the Tropical Babe palette. And let's show you this one. This is one of my favorite palettes, man. I will be putting up a video soon of a look that I did with this, and I loved it. I absolutely loved it. But this is the Sugar palette, and I just love the colors in this, and they're just, let me just do them on my finger so you can see them on my finger. Let's do, look at those. So pretty. And here's one of the glitters, the pink glitter. And here's the, it's like gold and silver together. It's so pretty. Okay, so there's those I wanted to show you. So pretty. The packaging, oh my gosh, gorgeous packaging. I love this kind of packaging. What it does, it's nostalgic to me. It takes me back to the days where everything did this, like all the toys, and I love it. Okay. And then you guys have seen me do multiple looks with my pumpkin spice palette. I do love just everything in this palette. I have not had one, I've done multiple. I don't know if I've filmed multiple, but I've done multiple looks. I think I've filmed even multiple looks with this one here. And seriously love every look I've done. Now this black one with the glitter in it, I have not done a look with that, and I do not know why. I shoulda, coulda, woulda. Man, maybe I should do a black and yellow look. Look at that, because it's got a yellow glitter in it. That one, that's a good idea. There's, well, that's underwhelming. I don't know why I swatched the taupe color, but here, look at this red. Look at that. That's beautiful. So, highly recommend this palette. Like, if you like this color story, you will love the formula. Highly recommend the pumpkin spice. This one here, so we're going to have a little chitty chat about, okay? This is the first palette that I've gotten that I don't care for. Can I make it work? Yes. Do I like the look that I come up with? No. It's a very neutral palette. It's a very, very neutral palette for me. With the pops, only pops in here is the green. Like, that's barely even a pop. But, like, you got the black to deepen, but I just was not happy with this palette. And I don't really, I almost feel like it's a different formula. Like, it doesn't even perform the same. There's the green. And it's just, I mean, I don't know, guys. It just may not be my thing. I don't know, but like, that's pretty, but this pink was super like chunky and patchy. I tried this, it's like a shimmer pink, and I didn't like it. So that's the one that I may be finding a new home for, because it's just not for me, guys. So this is the one that I would say, unless you're just super duper excited about trying, this is the one I would say to skip. And I'm sorry, but I have to tell you guys the truth. And I will let you know whenever there's something like that, you know, I find that I just cannot get to work. So skip that one. So these two are the two that I need to do looks with because I haven't done looks with yet. So I'm super excited to pull these together and do a look. I don't know exactly what I want to use. I think I want to use this one here, maybe the navy, maybe this blue over here. Love the look of this palette. I love the way it swatches. So, and then this one here is the 90s baby. I love that one up there. I don't even know what I want to do. I love them. Love these colors. So we're just going to get into this. We're just going to start playing because Anya and I decided that we would just take the palettes that we have not done anything with and we would create a look with the shadows that we haven't used yet. So 90s baby and the Kush Queen, we're gonna do that today, boys and girls. Doing that today. Phone calls. Everybody knows when I'm filming because they like to call and talk to me. Okay, I'm in a weird mood today. Upfront apologies. So sorry. I almost sang a song, like an intro song for the Makeup Midnight Madness, and then I was just like, I need to stop. I just need to stop. So, but sometimes I just can't help myself. So, I need to pull this closer. Okay, so I'm going to go into this blueberry, navy blue. Let's put on a primer. I haven't worn eye primer because I don't remember. In a while, I'm going to use my Maybelline stick. That's kind of wonky. Okay. Okay. Put my primer on. Then we're going to go in with this navy blue, and I think I'm going to fade it into a pink. Yep, one of the pinks. Don't know which palette I want to pull the pink from. They're both pretty. And then I'm thinking I'm going to do a purple. We'll see. We'll see how this look turns out. I don't think I've used these color combinations before, but it just sounds pretty to me. I'll be able to utilize both palettes. So, with our Midnight Makeup Madness, and I know that Anya's doing Peachy Queen also, of course, so I cannot wait to see what she comes up with. So you guys will have to head over there and watch with me. Okay, I'm going to stamp this navy blue on the outer corner here. Kind of fan it out a little bit. I don't have any face makeup on. Okay. So, one thing I didn't share about, but I know that you guys would want to hear, because you guys are all like my friends. You're my virtual friends because I don't get to see you in person, but I talk to you guys in the comment section so often that every time I come on here, that's who I'm talking to. I'm talking to you guys. So I'll share a little bit of drama that happened in our life here recently. Remember when I went on my trip to Illinois and my mom met her brother for the first time in 70 years. Well, on my way back, I get a phone call from Emily, my 19-year-old daughter. I'm going to take this down underneath too. And we were about 4 hours away from coming home. We had stopped in a hotel to stay the night, because I can't travel for any length of time without getting blood clots. And so we have to stop every 4 hours. So we had stopped for the night, and my daughter Emily calls me hysterically crying, and I'm like, calm down, what's going on? And immediately I think something's wrong with the baby. And she's just like, she's crying, and she says, Mom, I was in the parking lot at Best Buy getting ready to go in for my interview. And she said this lady knocked on her window, and she rolled down the window. And the lady said, hey, you parked too close to my car. And Emily looked out the window, and she's like, no, actually, you're parked over the white line. And I guess the lady was embarrassed or whatever for Emily, because I mean, she's making a big deal out of it. And then Emily was right, because the lady was parked over the white line. And the lady reached in and smacked her as hard as she could across the face. And Emily just starts crying. She's like, I'm pregnant. And the lady goes, I don't give a rip. She said the F word and said, if you're pregnant or not. And so Emily hurried up and rolled up her window, and she was, just because my daughter's not confrontational or anything. Like, she's never been in a fight in her entire life, kind of thing, And she rolled up her window and called her fiance, then called Cole, which is, getting ready to be a Wichita police officer, and then called me hysterically crying. And I couldn't do anything because I was far away. So she went into her interview. She told them what happened. And then she went in like a boss and did her interview after all that trauma. But the cops took the video from Best Buy and was able to get information from it. But they said that the lady, they have a warrant out for arrest, but we haven't seen anything done with it yet. So, yeah, so I was so glad that I wasn't in town, because I probably would have got arrested. If I would have saw it, like, I'm disabled, I'm in a wheelchair, like, what can I do? Probably not a whole lot. But I guarantee you that I would have taken my car and tried to do something. I definitely would have got her away from my daughter. It just, like, the one thing you just don't mess with is my children. Like, I can take just about anything to myself, but when it comes to my children, nope. Nope, I can't do it. I'm going to pull that purple shimmer over top of the pink, because it just looks like a line of pink. So I'm going to kind of mix this all in and make it more of a pop of pink in there. So, yes, needless to say, that was some drama. And now, like, I can't help it, but, like, I'm constantly looking for this lady's car so I can call the cops. I don't know if I could handle not saying something to her or confronting her, but I know my family would really appreciate it if I could restrain myself, because they're worried about me. But, like, it's my children. Like, she did not deserve that. And people are just crazy these days. So, public. Okay, somebody showed up at my house. So we had to pause for a second. All right, so I am just going in and kind of lightening this up throughout, like that there. And I am going to go underneath with some of this blue. And then I'm going to do a lighter blue that's more teal. It's called Jellies. Who remembers jellies in the 90s? I do. So pretty. So glittery, so pretty. I'm going to go off camera, do the rest of my face, come back with the final look. So I'll see you in a couple minutes. Okay, guys, this is my final look. I love how it turned out. I think it looks beautiful. I just kind of mixed those three colors in together, and I think it up top, and then I added the blue underneath, and I just love it. I did use the Urban Decay liner in the waterline of Deep End. And then on my lips, I just wanted to use a gloss today with no liner. So I used Prom Night in the colored Rain that I got from that mystery box. And that's what's on my lips. And you can't see it, but it has these little micro glitters in it, like purples and oranges and blues and pinks. It's so pretty. It's so, so pretty. Okay, so I just can't, it doesn't relate on camera like it does in person. It's just gorgeous. But anyways, this is my look, guys. Tell me what you think. I do have a affiliate code with Peachy Queen. I've never seen any money. So, you know, I'm, you know, I will earn a commission. I don't know when, if it's annually or what, but that I do have an affiliate code. Use Debutawn, DEBUTAWN at checkout, and you'll receive 15% off. But like I said, I will tell you, just because I get an affiliate code does not mean that I'm not going to tell you the truth about these palettes. I'll tell you the good, the bad, and the ugly. For the most part, her stuff is stellar. So anyways, if you have any questions, let me know down in the description box, down in the comment section. And please go over and watch Anya's video. I cannot wait to see what she does. I'm super excited because we have been away from doing this for some time now, and so I just miss it. I miss doing our Midnight Makeup Madness series. So I am so glad that you guys came to join us tonight, and I hope that you guys all have a blessed day. Take care. Bye-bye.
I gave you my heart.